Okay, we've done a couple videos now on the Travis picking pattern, and we start with the C chord, alternating the bass. We've added the other strings. And now what I want to do is I want to move some of these over an eighth note. So what we're playing with the bass line, you can think of as quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in between every quarter note, there's an eighth note. There's 8 eighth notes in a bar. So we have 4 quarter notes, and then in between we have eighth notes. So we could hear, I could play in between each one of these, I could play the G string. So you can hear all the eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and if you want to try that, that's a good exercise. I'm getting that G string with my first finger. Swinging it, or straight. Okay. Now let me play. What I want to do is I want to play on 1, and then on the end of 1, on the high E string. So it's just the bass line. I'm doing a pinch, and then I'm playing, there's the pinch, and then I'm going to delay it. Okay, now let's try putting that on beat 2 instead of beat 1. So it's going to be like this, 1. And then, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, let's try it on beat 3. 1, 2. Oops. And then lastly, we'll put it on beat 4. Okay, you should be able to hear the difference between the 2 bars. There's 2 bars I'm playing, and the first bar would have the ring finger plucking the E string on the downbeat, on one of the downbeats, either 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then the next bar I would put it on the and of 1, and of 2, and of 3, and of 4. Okay, let's do that in the same bar. This time we're going to go beat. Let's do beat 2 with the E right there. And then we're going to go on the and of 3, we're going to hit the second string. Okay, this is a very common variation on the Travis, so it's going to be basically this. So it's a 1 bar phrase. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So practice that. Straight. Or swung. When you swing it, you just delay the 8th note a little bit. You can delay it as much as a 16th note. Somewhere between that 8th note and the 16th note, anywhere in there is going to be a swing feel. So on quantizing, I remember back in when I was using Digital Performer, it would ask you for a percentage of swing you want. You want 25% swing? Do you want, and that would just kind of move it over a little to the right with higher percentage the further to the right that note would appear. And so that's kind of the same thing. There's all sorts of different swings. Someone once told me all music swings. Just have to find it. Okay, now I'm going to add the G string after the fourth hit. So it's going to be thumb on the fifth string, then I'm going to pinch the fourth string and the first string at the same time, thumb and third. And it's going to get all four fingers involved here, the thumb and three fingers. Okay, so thumb on the C note, pinch, and then down to the sixth string. Answer with the second string, and then go back to the fourth string with the thumb, and answer with the first finger on the G string. So slowly it's thumb, pinch, 3 and 4 and 1, pinch, 3 and 4 and. Fast it sounds like this. On an A chord. Back to A minor. You get the idea. Okay. Now I could put something we could do. We go back to that exercise we did before, where I'm playing the bass line. And I'm adding the third finger I'm doing a pinch, and then another pinch with the second finger, and then a pinch with the first finger, and then a pinch with the second finger back to the third finger. If I want to delay all of those, it would sound like this. With the swing. Straight. Oops. Okay. Now, let's try it with a different chord. Let's go to a G7 chord. Okay. So we're going to do. I'm playing first finger on the first fret of the first string. Second finger on the second fret of the fifth string, and third finger's on the third fret of the sixth string. And I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to start out with the thumb, and see, the thumb by itself, and then I'm going to go down to the fourth string and pluck that, and pinch the third finger at the same time, so I'm on the first string. So it's going to be like this. Okay? I can even just do that. Now the thumb on a G7 chord is really just going to go between the sixth string and the fourth string. Like that. Now I'm going to play thumb on the bottom string, then fourth string with the pinch, first string, back down to the thumb, and then answer with the second finger on the second string, which is the open B string. And then back to the thumb on the D string. Okay, so it's like this. Thumb by itself, pinch, 1 and 2. Or I'm sorry, 3 and 4. 1, pinch, 3 and 4. 1. Back to C. Back to G7. Now you're kind of asking your hands to do two things at once. It was one thing to be bouncing this third finger back and forth, but it's a whole other thing to be moving chords. So this is something you're going to practice slowly. You're going to start with the C chord, go to the G7 chord. And if you get stuck, if you're having a hard time making the change, just do the chord change with the thumb only. And then add on B2. add that second finger. All right, so I'll actually show you that. I'll show you that in another lesson a few weeks down the road. And I think next lesson I'm going to do some. We're going to do some bass climbing kind of things, some kind of blues 1/4 1/4 1/4 progressions. Okay. I hope this helps. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon.